Boop. Sorry, sir. Could I, since the elevator stopped, do you mind if I try to sell you something real quick?
3 doors down, kryptonite.
Oh, sorry. No, can I try
Oh.
to? I have something I wanted to try to sell it for you. Give it to you.
Oh, what did you have in mind? I'm sorry, we're stuck in this elevator, so it's only fair that you give me your elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a little heavy. It's a pet rock.
Like kryptonite?
No, it's like any other pet rock you
Here,
have.
let me. I got it.
Oh my god. No, so sorry. Sorry. It was just too heavy. I couldn't concentrate very well.
Yeah.
So any other rock you have, any other pet rock you have, right?
Yeah,
You don't have
yeah.
to worry about feeding. You don't have to worry about water, sunlight. You just hang out, be with it. This rock adds an additional advantage to that.
What kind of advantage?
You don't have to try to hide it from your girlfriend or your mom.
You got me in a little bit of a pickle here. My mom does know I have a pretty big rock collection, and she's told me that I need to
Sir,
kick
this isn't
rocks.
just any other rock.
Oh,
Did you say kick rocks?
what? She wants me.
Give me that back. It's okay. You're not allowed. If you treat any pet like that, you're not allowed to have any of this.
What the fuck, man?
Have a good day.
Drink more water. Drink
What?
more water. Drink more water. Drink more water.
Drink more water.
Bringing it back, baby.
What's up, guys? Episode 21. We're back at it again.
I think you mean 22.
Yeah. We're back at it again because my stupid fucking computer here doesn't work. So
We are re-recording for the second time, and it's going to be even better than the first time. We're going to have more laughs, more bits, more comments being like, "Why the hell do you still have a podcast? Stop podcasting.
Exactly.
Stop
Not
uploading
everyone should
video.
have a microphone.
You're terrible. I hate you. Get off my feed. I built this feed brick by brick, but you're still on my feed."
Exactly.
Yeah.
So welcome back again. I don't even know where we left off. I wanted to point this out, right?
Yeah. We added the shelves last episode, but I added a new freaking vinyl record. This is for those of you who don't know, haven't tuned into our 400, 500, 600, 700 hours of content that we've put out on the internet. This is the origin of Drink More Water. This is what started everything. This was the seed that was planted in my brain that stemmed from greatness over years. But it's so good. I love Mick Jenkins. Mick Jenkins is amazing. I haven't really kept up to date with him, but this album definitely was a really big part of the last bit of middle school and the first bit of high school, and it stuck with me forever. I'm so glad that I found it,
And I don't think I've heard a single song off of this album or from the person in general. So
Yeah, he's definitely an underground type of rapper.
fair.
I think he's from Atlanta.
We should totally reach out to him.
We should.
Because if he's not that big, then there's a chance.
No, he's probably big.
Oh, no, he's big. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
he's
he's
big.
not big. But I'm compared to like Taylor Swift. Trying to
Oh,
get a
yeah.
hold of her is impossible.
Yeah.
Trying to get a hold of him would probably be a lot easier. Is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Mick Jenkins. This is a proposal that I have for you. I love your song "Drink More Water." It is a little explicit for the two of us. If you listen to the album, it's perfectly fine, but I feel like the correlation with a lot of the words in that song aren't relative to us, But Make Jenkins, please. Please. We love your purified drinking water. The water. Like, this is what we need. It's going to be a staple in our set for a very long time. So it would mean a lot to us if you just drink more water. Or you might die.
Period. Drink more water. That's where we came from. The origin story.
That is the origin story. And then I have the Terrifier as well. Shout out Alex. Shout out Iris's boyfriend. Love that guy.
True. Had a good party on Sunday.
Yeah.
Our Christmas party for work. It was fun. White Elephant. I got a TV for White Elephant.
Well, if you think about it, it really goes together because I got movies, you got the TV.
True.
I go into you.
Oh. How do you always end up with the movies?
I don't know.
Let's be honest, okay?
I think I might stop participating in White Elephant, low-key.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all trash items.
Yeah.
Nothing good. And the fact that the second year in a row, someone just brought fucking DVD movies. I'm like,
and I got them.
Come on.
Yeah. It's all right. It adds to my collection. Thank you, Spencer. I'm not going to watch these movies. I'm sorry.
Spencer. Just kidding. I won't. Never mind.
Never mind.
I'm sad that I had to leave early for that, though, because it looked like you guys stayed until like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we stayed for a while. We got like Taco Bell from Carlos. So.
Yeah. Oh, we love food from the boss.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah, I'm sad. I had to go snowboarding or whatever.
Yeah.
I had to fight for my life.
Yeah. I'm still so intrigued. I have no idea what this story is.
I'm excited to tell it for you for the very first time.
The very first time.
So, I had to leave our party early because I went snowboarding with my cousins, my favorite people, right?
Yeah, you heard that. You heard that right. He doesn't think about you. I'm just kidding.
Avery, please.
Shout
Text
out
back
Avery.
to
We
me.
love
It's been
Avery.
days.
Shout out Avery.
Yeah, shout out Avery. True.
Sorry.
Love.
Sorry.
So I went snowboarding with my cousins. I was fighting for my life. When we first get there.
Wait, hold on. Before I say anything, I feel like everyone's wondering.
Okay.
Is it like Bunny Hills or like Black Diamonds?
Yeah.
Or?
So my skill level is about blue, I would say.
Okay.
Like casual blue. The most blue I've done is the blues that I'm used to doing are like typically just like steeper.
Yeah.
So I'm used to that. I'm not very good at like moguls, like the bumps. And then
Yeah.
I've never done like trees or anything
Those
either.
seems so tricky. You gotta be like a little.
I feel like they're made for skiers. Let's be honest.
Yeah. That's
Because
very
skiers
true.
could actually like snowboarding, and you cannot cut that fast.
No, you can't.
So you just gotta hit a bump and then pray. Honestly.
Yeah.
And then hope your knees don't give out by the time you land.
Dang, that's so crazy. Was it like powdery or was it like really like
Yeah.
compact?
So it was snowing when we were there. It snowed the day before too.
The
So it was
atmosphere.
perfect. It was nice powder snow.
Yeah.
Snowboarding while you're snowing too is such a vibe.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to experience any of that joy
Well.
because so none of my cousins they've gone snowboarding like once maybe.
Yeah.
A few of them haven't at all. So we were like going to the bunny hill. I was going to teach them some of the tips and tricks, right?
Yeah.
Kind of get into it.
I've also heard that it's really hard to learn how to snowboard and it's really easy to learn how to ski, but it's really hard to master snowboarding, but it's really easy to master. Right? It's like the opposite. Yeah.
So it's easier to learn skiing, harder to master.
Yeah.
Harder to learn snowboarding, easier.
Easy to master. Yeah.
I might have been the one who told you that, honestly.
Yeah.
So it's a total of 3 cousins: Mackenzie, JJ, Sydney, and then Mackenzie's boyfriend, Daniel.
Daniel. Yeah.
So
Shout out Mackenzie. Shout out Sydney. Shout out Jay. Shout out Daniel.
Shout out all y'all guys.
Shout out y'all.
So we go to the bunny hill, right? I helped get everyone clipped in, kind of give them little tips and tricks in getting up. You gotta like dig in, whatever. Daniel goes down perfectly fine. JJ goes down, does great job. I'm like, surprise. Sydney goes down. She's done it a few times, so I'm like expecting good from her. She does good. It's Mackenzie's turn, and I'm like, hey, you got this. Like I'm trying to hype her up a little bit because she was stressing out, but on the way up.
Yeah.
And
Those like ski lifts or whatever.
It wasn't even ski lift on a bunny hill since it's so short.
Oh, is it like the little
the like moving carpet thing?
Yeah.
So, so she goes. She does pretty good. She like goes down normally, goes to stop. I think like I don't even know what really happened. Like her board clipped or something. She took a fall. Looked kind of bad, but like a traditional fall. I'm like, okay, she's gonna feel that one, but she'll be fine. She'll get up.
Yeah.
And then as she like rolls over, she's like reaches for her ankle, and I'm like, uh-oh. So I like go down the itty bitty hill that there was, and I go up to her, and I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, my ankle. So then we're like, uh-oh. So she like gets out of the snowboard, and like her boyfriend helps go over to one of the chairs. And we're like, hey, what, like, are you okay? What happened? And she's like, I think I just sprained it really badly. Like, I'm done for the day. Like, already. She just knows. I'm like, that really sucks. This is your first run on the bunny hill.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, but it's okay. You guys, like, you three go. Like, Daniel and I, like, Daniel will keep practicing bunny hill, and then he'll go if he wants to. Like, we'll just hang out. I'm like, okay, that's sad. I wanted to be with you, but it's fine. Cool.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, it's a sprain. It's cool. It's whatever. So I go with JJ and Sydney. We're looking at the map, and I'm like, okay, there's different ones we could do. We're here. There's like a smaller, shorter one that we could do right here.
Yeah.
Or we could do a full-on, like, top of the mountain down green. And they're like, it's mostly Jay, but and Sydney's kind of like, yeah, sure. But JJ's like, no, we're doing the full thing. We got this. And I was like, the way you did the bunny hill, I totally agree.
Yeah.
We got it. So we went to get onto the lift. There's a sign that even says, if this is your first time, go somewhere else. And I'm like, guys, do you want to go somewhere else? JJ's like, no, we got it.
Yeah.
And
of course,
like,
obviously.
yeah, sure.
That's what you got to do. You gotta prove to your best cousin that you can do anything.
It's the worst mistake I've ever had.
You can snowboard the whole time and be okay.
So I'm like, okay, cool. We struggle to get onto the lift because, those things are scary in general. I don't typically do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are scary in general. We get to the very top after it stops a few times, and then we're just sitting in the midair with random people. And
did you do like the basic, like, what's your name?
Hey, what? Yeah, cross. No, we were actually like, hey, we're going to fall when we get up there. So just get out the way.
Yeah.
And they're all like, yeah, we'll make sure we're out of your way. Like, we don't want to get hit, so we're going to move.
Bet. That was really nice.
Yeah. No, literally. So we get up there. None of us fell right away, so I was impressed. Sydney ended up falling, and then Jay and I made it. Jay, I don't know if he just like what happened because he was like, way ahead, and I was too focused on Sydney. So we get to the top, and then we look down, and it's just a complete straight vertical drop.
That's actually pretty crazy.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That would be so insane. Just being like, all right, so you remember that thing that you looked at the beginning?
Yeah.
If you're not experienced, you got to go down now.
Yeah, you remember the board you looked at? That was actually just for the bottom half of the mountain.
Yeah.
This is for the extreme half of the mountain.
Yeah. Damn, that's so crazy.
Yeah, so we get hooked in, kind of start going. It's a struggle right off the bat. Like Sydney and JJ are both like falling, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Sydney starts to get the hang of it a little bit more. She's like able to go farther distances before she falls. But Jay is just like gets up, goes like a foot maybe, and then falls again. So I'm like, Sydney, go ahead. Like we'll meet you right here, like at that landmark we see. And then she goes, and like I watch Jay go. I'm like trying to help him out, give him any like tips and tricks I can.
Yeah.
He's like falling, he can't get up. I'm like, try this. And then for some reason, I don't know what this kid was doing. He kept going left. I'm like, how are you doing this? So I was like, switch. I was like, okay, switch, lean on your right foot, like lean this way, face your board the other direction. And then I was even like, switch, because like, your leading foot.
Yeah.
I was like, switch leading feet. None of this was working. The man kept going left. So I was like annoyed with that. And then finally I'm like texting Sydney a little bit. I'm like, okay, just go. Like this is going to be a while.
Yeah. How long were you on the
Yeah.
hill for?
Thanks. So I on the lift up, I looked at my phone because we were like looking at something up, and it was 10:30. Right.
Yeah.
We didn't get off the mountain until 2:45.
Jeez. 4 hours?
Over 4 hours
Oh
it took
my
us
gosh.
on a single run.
That's
which-
insane.
Yeah, it was horrible.
You can get lost in the mountain ranges sometimes.
Well, let me tell you, we almost did.
Catching some powder.
We almost did. We
Damn.
almost did. So I'm like, I send Sydney a text. I'm like, go ahead. I send her a picture of the map that I took because mountains are like mazes with crazy names.
Yeah, like imagine you didn't like take a picture of the map. Like where would y'all be at?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Could not tell you.
So it's all thanks to your brain, you know?
Yeah, I try. It's because I had a bad experience with it when I was younger.
You're like, well, I got lost a couple of times
Yeah.
as a kid. And my parents didn't end up finding me, so I had to walk
I
home.
had to walk all the way back from Keystone.
Up and hill, down hills, through lakes, rivers.
Swimming, snowboarding, mountain climbing, just all the Colorado things.
I found a bike.
A bike, yeah. So after a while, he starts to get the hang of it a little bit more.
That's good.
Kind of progress over a couple hours, of course. Like,
Yeah,
we
well, when
slowly
you're
get
with you,
down.
you're bored. You gotta just learn.
Exactly. That's yeah.
You gotta fall so many times, and you're like, I don't want to fall anymore. I gotta get better.
Yeah. So
I'm sick of hurting myself.
he takes a fall backwards and hits his head kind of hard.
Oh,
Like I see it, I'm like, ooh, like a Mackenzie type fall. I'm like, ooh, that looked like a bad end. It's straight. I saw his head like do that.
damn.
So I was like stressed that he has a concussion. I'm like, hey, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, okay. So we continue on, and this stupid kid. So we're going down the path, the green, that's huge. And then to our right is the itty bittiest like entrance with the sign that's like points blue. And I'm like, hey.
You would think from him like going left and leaning left all the time, he would go to just the left. But.
You would think. Sorry, I guess me facing him, it was the left. So technically, he's going right.
Oh, okay. So he was.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, you see that? We want to avoid that. Keep trying to go left instead of right, the way you're doing it.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. So we like get really close to it, because typically with like snowboarding, like it like divots a little bit to like lead into a new slope.
Yeah.
So I'm like, don't get stuck in that, or else unless you have speed, you won't be able to get over the little bump or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So he like falls kind of in this thing, and I'm like,
Oof.
yeah. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a struggle, but it's okay. He
Yeah.
can get out of this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Jay, do not go that way. It's a blue. What is the one rule your mom told you when she said no blues whatsoever? Because like Sydney also had a bad experience with blues and had to get like rescued.
Yeah.
So no blues whatsoever. And he's like, yeah, okay. Keeps going, kind of like is going into the divot towards the blue, and I'm like, Jay, you're going into the blue. Stop. We'll unclip. Like, just stop. And he's like, he's like yells at me. He's like, no, I'm gonna do it. The fastest I saw this kid go all day zooms into this tiny little entrance to the blue.
Oh my gosh.
Knees, and I'm like, I can't even stand up before he's gone. And I'm like laughing because I'm like, oh my god, it's about to be steep. So
This mountain just swallowed your favorite cousin.
exactly. The mountain just swallowed him, and then I'm just like laughing. I'm like excited a little bit. I'm like, oh, he's about to like just be steeper, what I'm used to, right?
Yeah.
I go into the entrance, do the little turn. It's trees. The man took us into like a blue tree or tree.
Oh my gosh.
So you have to go like bobbing in and out of these trees, and I'm like so pissed at this guy because I'm like, he's gonna run into one of these trees and kill himself. He's gonna knock himself out or something.
That's insane.
I like.
So are there like rocks too, or is it just trees?
This one's just trees.
Okay.
Typically the rock, like there's so much snow, like there's like feet of snow
Yeah.
that the rocks are just completely.
They're covered. Yeah.
So like the trees that you see sticking out are typically like there's still another like 10 feet below them.
Gotcha.
Typically.
Gotcha. Like typically.
So I'm like pissed at this kid, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you do this after I told you not to? And like I was pissed at him, and he's like, it was all for the joke. And I was like, yeah, look how that led to it. Look at us now.
Yeah.
So now, like what I've been doing is like I would go ahead of him, stop, and then like wait for him to catch up to me.
Yeah.
So I was like doing that, and then as I was doing it, I was like, all right, this is kind of fun. As someone who knows what they're doing, this is cool. Like I'm like slowly, because you know I'm still scared and not like that well known or that
You're still like,
advanced.
yeah, still learning.
Still learning, yeah. So I'm taking it kind of slow through these streets, but I'm like, this is cool. And then I turn around, and I have it on my blog, so make sure to check it out this Wednesday. But this kid, I like turn on my camera and I turn around right as he like falls and stops right in front of a tree. So I'm like, this kid's gonna kill himself and run.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can only imagine. Like he upgraded his board all the way up at the top. He got all the best attachments for it, and he was just zooming throughout it. He was just waiting for the prime opportunity to just go onto a blue.
Yeah, and he just pulls out his like best skills. He's like doing jumps and like grabbing his board.
Yeah, barrel rolls and doing all that fun stuff. Like where was this at before?
Whoa, Jay, that's crazy.
It only took you 2 hours.
Well, I was stressed too because I saw a TikTok, one singular TikTok about like this guy who was snowboarding, and then he like heard noises. Or no, he saw a board sticking out of the snow by trees, and there's like tree wells, I think they're called, in the snow.
Yeah.
So, I assume like by the trunk of the tree, the snow's not as compact, and like if you go into it, it'll just like easily like sink into it.
Yeah, like Minecraft.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 The little ticks.
Just taking damage.
You see icicles
They're forming around your vision.
around your eyes. You're like, what the hell is happening right
I'm
now?
like, wow, Minecraft got something right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how this works. So I'm like, Jay, don't go near the trunk of the tree. I'm scared that you're gonna fall in and it's become like an actual survival thing. Because we're already fighting for our lives. I don't want to actually have to like fight for our lives.
Yeah.
And sorry, my throat's dry. I need some water.
You're all good without. You're talking about all the snow.
I think I'm getting sick too.
Thanks to me.
Probably you or Sean.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we get through the stupid trees, and I'm like annoyed with this kid. He's completely exhausted. It makes sense having to get up and then falling down and like
Yeah. Hitting your head.
hitting your head. Yeah. So he's hitting his head every time he like, since he's so exhausted, every time he falls, he just lays there for like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And every single time I'm like, he's like dead. He passed out. Something happened. So every single time I'm like, are you okay? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Get the fuck up then. I'm trying to get off this stupid ass mountain.
Yeah.
It's like 3 hours in, I'm like, I'm tired of this. Like my legs are hurting because, you know, like I'm squatting, basically making sure I'm not like, so I could stay still
Yeah.
and like stay with him. So I'm tired. I'm standing up and down waiting for him and all this stuff. And I'm like, Jay, just, every time he falls and just lays there, I'm like, get your fucking ass up right now.
Yeah.
Please. So then finally we like keep going. We make it to like the next sign. We make it through the trees. We made it out. We make it to a sign, and I'm like looking at the map, and I'm like, okay, we're still like we still have like just over a quarter of the mountain still. It's already
Yeah.
3.5 hours basically.
Hour per quarter.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, there's a like rest, like because most mountains there's a lift that goes from the bottom to the very top, lift from like to the middle, like quarter, like all that stuff. So I'm like, the quarter lift is like right there. There's a restaurant there. Let's go there, okay? Get you some water, like some rest. We'll be okay. So we unclip our shoes because I'm like, let's just get there as soon as we can. You're gonna keep falling. It's gonna take so long, and you're already drained. So every fall, you're gonna lose more energy. So we unclip our boards and we're just walking down this mountain, and I was like, God, we're gonna get hit by these snowboarders or something. So we make it to the mountain. I'm like, throughout all this, I'm like looking at my phone, texting Mackenzie, I'm like, hey, how's things going? We get to the
Like the restaurant, yeah.
yeah, and I like check, and she's like, oh, I'm getting X-rays. I was like, why for your ankle? What, you think it's that bad? And so we're like hanging out there for a little bit. I get a text back, or I like message her, and I'm like, what, any results? And she's like, yeah, I broke my ankle.
Jeez. Yeah.
How do you break your ankle in snowboarding boots and in the freaking bindings where like your feet are locked in place? Like, you know how hard it is to break your ankle in snowboarding boots?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my god. She broke her ankle. Jay's probably concussed and like about to die on me. I'm the worst instructor ever. So then I'm like, alright, the lift is right there. I'm like, Jay, let's be real. You don't want to get rescued. Let's just take the lift back down. And he's like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool.
Goes down another blue.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, that's a good idea. Puts his board on and like goes down.
Does a barrel roll off the side of the mountain.
Goes down the half pipe.
Yeah. What the
The fuck, Jay?
How are you doing this?
So I have to like go up to this lady who's operating the lift. She like comes out. I'm like, hey, my brother is like, I don't think he could do the rest. Can we just go down? They're like, yeah, that's totally fine. And I was like, if I had to do this by myself, the embarrassment of going down a freaking lift, beyond embarrassing. But I'm like, I'm not gonna be embarrassed for him. I don't, because if I'm embarrassed, he'll be embarrassed. Like all this stuff. So I'm like, just play it cool. Just play it cool.
Yeah.
Get on the lift and we're like going down, and then, of course, obviously, every single person that we pass like stares at us as we're going past. I was like, oh, you motherfucker. So I like pull out the camera and I'm like trying to make light of the situation with Jay and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But we finally made it to the bottom of the mountain. And then we had to walk all the way back to our car because we ended up at a different spot than where we were.
Oh.
But it was, oh my god.
That sounds like the craziest day ever.
It was very, very rough.
Yeah.
I should have known better too, because the personal experience that I was talking about was that when I, like, for the first time I remember really snowboarding, like, was with my dad. And
Yeah.
kind of same thing, took me onto the top of the mountain green down. Couldn't, like, it took me, he said it took us an hour and a half. I remember it being a lot longer than that, but I didn't have, like, actual time of reference, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But same thing, that's when we got lost. Ended up at the wrong spot, so we had to walk all the way back to our car. So I'm like, the similarities here is a little crazy that it's happening.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I want to go snowboarding like really bad, but not after what you did.
I should have known better, just to take him down the small one.
Yep.
Ugh. I learned lesson though, you know what? It was still fun, I had fun with him.
Yeah. That sounds just like really unfortunate. I hope that Mackenzie was okay the whole time.
Well, she broke her ankle, so
Yeah.
we don't know if she actually is or not.
So you said that you went to a restaurant. Like, what did they have?
Oh, so the restaurant was closed too.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So, but it was stupid because it was like it closes at 3 and we got there at 2. And so we were like, what the fuck? So no water. He had to suffer through the rest of the time.
Damn.
Turns out he didn't have, he might have had like a very mild concussion too. But like cognitively he was there, like he was able to nap and all this stuff, and he was perfectly fine the next day.
It's really scary to say nap and concussion in the same
Yeah.
sentence.
Well, napping is actually a myth.
Is that really a myth?
Yeah. I was texting Avery about it, and she was like, well, that's a myth. And I was like, what? Are you sure? I like looked it up and it is a myth, and she was like telling me about it too. But I was like, it's kind of crazy because I feel like I remember being taught in my like exercise science, like my injury prevention, not to let people sleep after a concussion too.
Yeah.
But either I just misremember it or I was lied to. So
Yeah. That's so crazy. And like a concussion is just like when your brain moves, right? It's not like anything crazy happens.
well, I mean,
Like bleeding. Maybe sometimes. That might
it just
include
depends. Like anything with your brain is just not good.
Have you ever had a concussion?
Yeah, a few times. I think my biggest one was when I was snowboarding.
Damn.
Yeah. It's just because, like...
Tale as old as time.
Exactly. That one sucked, too, because I was by myself, so I had to, like, drive home, and I had, like, a bad headache, and I wanted to fall asleep. And
Yeah.
yeah, that one was rough.
Jeez.
Because I remember I was, like, going, and then I, like, cut back to, like, slow down, and I went on my toes to, like, facing the mountain, but then my board clipped, so, I flew backwards.
Oof.
That's exactly how it happened to Jay, too, actually.
Well, being on the same mountain for 4 hours, I would sense a little bit of similarity
Yeah.
between
Yeah.
fuck ups.
Fuck ups. Hey. Don't call us a fuck up.
No. I'm just saying like messing up.
No, yeah. If only I told him this too, but I was like, if only you just had a little bit more energy, man. Because he was getting the hang of it, but he just ran out of energy. So I was like, if only you just had a little bit more.
It's I feel like that's like a really big thing. Like if I'm going to play basketball, or if I'm doing like any sort of like physical activity, like if you lose that motivation to do anything, you're cooked.
Yeah.
You're just cooked for the rest of it.
100%. Yep.
And it's like, I feel like I've gotten pretty good at like holding my energy or conserving my energy.
Yeah.
So just like hearing that just breaks my heart. I'm sorry that it happened.
That's alright. I felt bad for them, honestly. I was like, this is supposed to be a fun experience. We were all looking forward to it, and then now it's just not.
Yeah. It's so crazy. I can't believe that she broke her ankle.
I can't either. We kept saying that. Me and Sydney were just like constantly like, how do you break your ankle? Like, how? This is so crazy that you did that.
Yeah. Like, I would assume that it would be both ankles. Like, it wouldn't just be one ankle, because you're...
That'd be horrible. if
Yeah,
it
that
was
would
both.
suck.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I've told you about my stepdad's experience with, like, skateboarding, right? We broke all 10 of his toes at the same time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
The-
You just
like-
land on him?
Yeah, he landed on him.
Oh my god.
Broke all 10 toes at the same time.
Honestly, kind of impressive. I won't lie.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it'd be really hard to walk after that.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Ugh. So it's like did they like cast her up, or like did they just put her like in like a splint?
They put her in like one of those plastic boots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like the gray ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then I think she like went to a doctor yesterday, and then they were like, "Yeah, you're good. Just stay in the boot for like 2 months, I think." Yeah.
That sucks.
She kept being like, "It was my good ankle," and I was like, "Now you have 2 bad ankles. That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
It should have been your other bad ankle."
Yeah. I was trying to make jokes with her too about being like, yeah, I got some good ankles too. Like, I'll give you some good ankles in
Yeah.
exchange for stuff. She was like, what do you want? And I was like, I'm a basketball player. I need really good knees. And then you want to trade knees? And she was like, joke's on you.
Jokes on you. Those are trash.
Yeah, those
too.
are trash too. And I was like,
Those athletes. That's how they
Oregon
get
will
you.
do.
What'd you say?
I said an Oregon will
An
do.
orchid. Yeah. Just give me one of your kidneys.
Yeah.
Just for fun too. I don't even need it.
Just so long.
Just so long. Just can't breathe. No, yeah, that was like the joke me and her sister were making towards her, because like I saw her and I was like, how do you break your ankle? And I was like, I would have ate that. Like, I'm built different. I would have ate that. You know.
My body would have healed at the same time
Yeah.
I broke it.
And then her sister got it, and she was like, I would have ate that too.
Yeah.
So it was funny. It was cool.
That's so crazy.
Not cool, but
It's crazy, because you've said that you've never broken a bone before, right?
I have not.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll never experience that pain. I hope. I'm throwing it.
I was like, whoa. I'm gonna knock out that.
Yeah, I'm throwing that into the universe just as good luck, you know? I really hope.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I wanted to really badly, but I just seeked attention constantly. So.
Yeah. Although, I never got a cast at all for anything.
Boo.
Yeah.
What's the point of break? You did it wrong.
Wait, no, I did have a cast. I just didn't have anyone sign it though.
What'd you have a cast for?
My elbow.
There's no way I didn't sign it.
It was freshman year. So it would make sense that you didn't.
What are you trying to say?
We weren't as close freshman year.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I don't even think it was like a cast. It was like a splint, like a hard splint. Because I think I remember it. It was like this. It wasn't fully a cast.
Oh.
So it was just like hard, right there.
Yeah. Since it was your elbow, was it like this or was it straight?
Well, I couldn't do anything except for this. So it had to be bent.
Oh, okay.
Because I broke it right at the joint, at the ball.
The good old olecranon.
The olecranon, yeah.
Crazy.
That was terrible.
I could imagine.
I think joints and like stuff like that, we take that for for granted.
For
we take it for
That's how I
granted.
feel with my knees. I'm like, fuck, what I wouldn't give to have kid knees or something. Wait, kids
Kidneys.
knees.
You would have like multiple kidneys, like 4.
Yeah, exactly.
What
Back
would
to
you-
Mackenzie's.
Yeah.
Give me your kidney.
yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. Well, you also had stuff happen with your ankle last year too.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure you're sensing a little similarity between Mackenzie and you right now.
Yeah, I wanted to make the joke and be like, you're just trying to one-up me, aren't you?
You had to go snowboarding and you had to one up.
You had to one-up me.
Yeah,
I had to break your
right.
ankle. Since I couldn't break mine, you had to break yours.
Yeah. You had to do it in front of all your family.
Yeah.
Make
What
a
a
show
loser.
out of it, huh?
But that was the start of my getting back into the fitness world.
Yeah.
So I went Monday. Today I did a full body workout, ran.
I have not gone the past 2 days just because I've been sick.
Valid.
I feel like if I go to the gym, it'll just make everyone sick. So I don't want to.
Fair. Probably a good thing. I feel like I woke up this morning kind of feeling a little sick, but just my throat. Like, you know when it's like the start of getting sick when your throat's like really dry.
Yeah, I feel like I have that happen a lot with me because I sleep with a fan on, and it just like dries out everything. So
Yeah.
I wake up with a sore throat constantly.
Let me tell you though.
Suck
Oh,
a
that's
lot
a
of
different
ghost
reason. You woke up with sore throat for a different reason. Too.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
Yeah. I know.
Let me tell you though, going for a run with like when your throat feels like dry and like sandpaper makes it so much worse.
Yeah, I feel like you can. I taste blood a lot when I run. I don't know if that's like a bad thing, but
Not the best.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's like your alveoli, like the things that transfer the oxygen into your blood.
Yeah.
It's like those bursting.
What? Yeah, that's I tend to taste blood a lot when I run. So, speaking of running, we did that on at the Christmas party too.
Oh yeah.
We did a little race with Zach and Marcus.
We did do a race with our coworkers.
And I said it from the beginning. I was like, I'm not a runner. I'm not a track star.
I was proud of you for still competing with us though.
I had to.
I was talking to my coworkers about it. They were like, Ryan, you let us down. Like, they were like, look at your length and you were in track and you lost. I was like, I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You're not a young kid in college anymore.
I know.
Sophomore.
I know.
Curly hair. Aerodynamic of he's like the wind is flowing through his hair.
I know. Yeah. Our boy Zach, he dusted us.
Not dusted. I wouldn't say dusted.
No, there was a big distance between him and us, Marcus and I.
Mm,
And then Marcus beat me by like the slightest bit. I was like, God damn it! I didn't even come in second. I can't show my face around here anymore.
you can't show your face. I didn't even qualify. I wasn't even in the top
Okay,
3.
but you were said from the start. You're like, I don't run like this. You were like, I've never run like this.
Yeah.
But you beat Hope, so that's all that matters.
True.
Hope, if you're watching, get wrecked, kid.
Haha.
Haha, loser. Imagine.
Loser.
Loser.
And then he was like, "Yeah, you owe me $5." And I was like, "You said that when we were walking over there. I mean, I'm not gonna be an unsportsmanlike guy.
Uh-huh.
That should just be the top 3."
Did you give him $5?
No.
I don't think any one of us.
No.
Every single one of us, or like when we're walking over, we're like, yeah, sure, okay. And then Hope was like, 20. And I was like, Hope, you're about to lose.
Yeah.
Let's not do that,
Please
okay?
stop. Please stop.
Yeah. And then none of us actually did, so.
Yeah. Well, that's good. We didn't feed into his oligarchy.
True. My favorite part is that someone bought my white elephant, which was like $25 minimum. Or I think I paid I paid 30 because the person who bought it for me like also wrapped it and stuff too.
Yeah.
So I was like, here's a luxury, buy yourself something pretty for me. But I opened it up, I ended up getting my own gift back. But then someone liked the sign in it so much that they were like, I'll give you $20 for it right now. And I was like, you gotta take the whole bag, but deal. It's
That's
yours.
insane.
And she paid me $20 for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I only lost $10 for the night, if you think about it.
Yeah. You're a gambling man. That's all you think about is just the numbers.
Bro, I almost went to
You see
fucking.
the numbers out
I almost went to Blackhawk
there. What? How? Where?
last week when
Word.
I was off Thursday and Friday. I was like, ooh, I should
When I was
go.
slaving away at work.
Yeah.
You're just trying to waste your money away.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was trying to bring us in money for our merch.
Speaking about the merch too, yeah, that I was honestly very surprised. I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna hold back, but he showed me some of our new merch that we're about to drop. It might be one of the best designs I've ever seen. It's like it's truly amazing. I love the colorway. I hope everyone likes the colorway too. But I feel like we've talked about it a lot. We like the lighter colors, like on
Yeah,
us.
yeah, exactly. That's why I went with the lighter one.
Yeah. it's
I think
pretty cool.
one person said they didn't like the color of the shirt, but they liked the design,
Yeah.
and that was it. But
Yeah.
my mom just got like this new like printer thing that she was telling me about it, and so she was like, oh yeah, it should make like making shirts easier, and instead of needing vinyl, it just like prints directly onto the shirt.
Damn.
So I was like, this is perfect timing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it'll be cheaper or not, but if it is, it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
You said that you wanted to like buy in bulk too.
I know, I need to actually look into it, but I do want to buy in bulk so we could actually like sell, like be an actual business, and
Yeah.
I don't know, be more efficient with it, I guess. Because like
Okay.
before we would like have to order each individual hoodie and then make it and then give it out, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Now we can just have a box full of our merchandise.
Exactly. And
We're
then
so
just
fire.
sell it.
Yeah.
And then if we don't sell them, just give them to Goodwills, and then people will end up with them sooner or later, right?
Yeah, and then we'll see them on TikToks, and they'll be like,
Exactly.
"What is this trash shirt?
Yeah,
Why are they
no,
still making this podcast?"
It'll be it'll be like those TikToks where it's like all they say the best things are at the thrift stores, and it's like the noise,
Yeah.
and it like zooms in. It's just our shirt,
Yeah.
but it
Slow
wouldn't be
motion.
because our shirt is fire.
Yeah, it is gonna be fire. It's so fire. I wanna draw something up. I have this idea for a shirt that incorporates what I'd like to draw a lot too. So
Like your little face thing.
no, I would
Oh.
say I wanted something like that, but I was like, that's too close to someone else's brand. I don't want to take that. But I was thinking more about the UFO.
Oh yeah.
That'd be fire. If I can make something along the lines of that, and like we have just like, I don't know, something on the front and that's on the back,
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Like it's the whole Send it my way, Chief.
or like a smaller design on the front and the bigger design on the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, send it my way, Chief. You draw it up. I'll produce it. I'll make it.
I'm so down. I went out and I bought a notebook and like a new mechanical pencils because I want to start writing down some stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
I want to get out my thoughts again because I feel like when we lived together, I was writing like a bunch of music. I wanted to do something with that, and I never did that. So, and I felt really good doing it. So I want to keep
Yeah.
doing that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's already working on all the last videos that we talked about.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, son.
Thank you, Dad.
I'm working on it too. Not to make things about me. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I think it's really good to like express your feelings, and I'm not really bad. I'm really bad at it, but I'm not good at it either. So
I don't know. I feel like I think we've talked about it before, where I'm just like, I struggle with, like I want to connect with when storytelling, so I'm like, oh, I've experienced that too, or like I'm doing that too, but then I always feel like I'm like taking away from the person that's like actually talking. You
I
know?
don't see it that way, Chief. I don't see it that way.
I don't know. The next cut, I need some water after. So, just so you guys know, when I get back with a thing of water.
We're gonna be doing a cheers. We're gonna be doing a drink more water cheers.
We did one last week. We can't do it every week.
We can. I'll start it right now.
It's our podcast. I don't even have water though.
Sucks to suck.
Oh. Unless and when I'm editing, it's just me the whole time and you're not even in frame. And then I cut your mic when you drink and I can't even hear anything. But then again, since I'm using the camera microphone, they could pick up on anything. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Did you see David Dobrik posted again?
Yeah, it was like him shirtless or whatever.
Yeah,
That's a bodysuit, right?
No,
It's
was
not his real body.
He did a body transformation or something, for like, cause you know how his friend
Zane.
No, Zane too. He did the same program. It's like
Zach.
No. Ilya.
Oh, Ilya, yeah.
He has like the fitness company.
Yeah.
So then they all go through his program, and they get absolutely shredded. Cause like apparently, so Zane did it, Heath did it, Natalie did it, and then now David did it.
Yeah.
But it does look fake as fuck.
It looks so fake. I was like, that looks like, it doesn't even look like his skin tone.
No, I know. His head just looks like it's like placed there.
Yeah.
But then from what I've seen on TikTok, it's like, it's him.
It's actually real.
It's actually him, yeah.
That's crazy. I would love to do that with you.
Me too! But then I was like, he has like the like perk of being rich and like having time to like fully commit to it. So it's like he probably has like, he's able to pay for like the proper amount of food. He's able to work out the proper amount of time a day, like all this stuff. So it's a lot easier for him. But then I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah. I think I was seeing something, and it was I think it was old TMG. Not to get canceled.
We already brought up David Dobrik.
Yeah, you're right. So, but they were doing like it was like a who's more gay challenge, like work out for 8 weeks straight and see who loses the most amount of like weight and try to look the best.
Yeah.
I would honestly do that with you.
I would be so down.
If you would be down.
Yeah, like a challenge.
Yeah.
Did they like record themselves working out and stuff?
Yeah, I think they did it by week. So.
Oh, okay.
So like we can write down our stuff at the beginning of the week, the end of the week, and keep up with that.
That's a good video idea actually. Let's talk more about this.
I'm so down. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling I was talking about it earlier in the 22 episodes that we freaking put out.
Yeah.
But I was struggling for a little bit with like just like my appearance. I feel like I was getting a little bit big, and I don't know, I was eating a lot, which is good, but I also need to be working out.
Yeah.
I feel like I tend to do one without the other quite frequently. So if I have some accountability and if I have someone to like look at for motivation, I feel like I do a lot better.
I like that. I was like, I might do it after we finish wrap up, but I need to go to like buy more protein. Like I want to start making like shakes and stuff again.
Yeah.
In the mornings. So I might have to do that. I had Panda Express today for lunch.
Shout out Iris.
Apparently Panda Express has they have a specific tab just for like protein, for like healthy food. So the one that I had was the double protein. So it's like 2 things of grilled chicken, white rice and broccoli.
That sounds so
It's
fire.
fire, yeah. I kind of missed the orange chicken, I won't lie, but I was still like, this is fire.
Yeah.
And it has like, 80 grams of protein in it too?
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah. And I had 3 eggs this morning, protein right there, and a few pieces of ham, protein right there. Who knows? I'm on my own for dinner.
I have not had anything to eat this morning. I have not had anything to eat today. I drank water, and that is it.
We know how I feel about that, so
I
at least you
I
didn't drink
truly don't know how I do it.
At least you didn't drink coffee, so you're sticking to your resolution. You said you only drank water today, so now you're lying to the people.
Water with. I didn't drink coffee. You're right.
I swear to God, if you say I drink water with
drink
coffee
tea.
beans in it.
Oh, I drank tea.
Oh, okay.
Cause I'm sick, dog.
Yeah, I need that too.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I think I might stop at the store and get like honey or something.
I love this podcast.
Yeah, me too.
So much fun.
So much fun. And it's all thanks to you, Mick Jenkins.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mick Jenkins.
Our Lord and Savior.
I'm gonna start praying. Yeah, we should start praying.
Yeah, we'll start every episode with
our God. But you also have to start listening to it.
I'll do what I damn well please.
You have to listen to the album. I feel like I'm just over here like, I hold all the power. I'm spreading the word of God, and God is Mick Jenkins.
Okay, but
Yes, my child.
you won't be able to. You can't. You wouldn't be able to spread anything if it wasn't for me.
Where did you get the name from?
No, I know. I'm not saying the name. I'm saying the name's from you. You're spreading it, right?
Obviously.
But I'm the one who's posting the videos and editing them all together. So if it wasn't for me doing all that, you wouldn't have a voice.
And this is why it's 50-50.
So true.
This is why it's 50-50.
So true.
Because I can't argue with perfection. And you're spreading the word of drink more water, and the drink more water gods from above are looking down on you, spitting a little bit. I'm blocking you. I'm your umbrella.
No, I want my hand like this.
No, I'm your umbrella, and I'm shielding you from the drink more water gods.
Ella, 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 eh, eh, eh.
Sing it.
Under my umbrella,
Sing
Ella,
it.
Ella,
Sing
eh,
it.
eh, 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 eh. It's raining, raining. Oh, baby, it's raining, raining.
Come into me.
I'm in me.
Come into me.
Come in.
What was that?
What?
What was that? The beginning part of that. You said and I said it literally before.
No, I know.
No, you can't use that.
I said the
excuse.
same words.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. I just
Look
didn't
back
pronounce
at the footage. Go back 10 seconds. Double tap the screen.
It's because my
He
throat's
said-
dry.
he said,
I didn't get the
into
water
me.
in the break, okay?
Into me.
I'm sorry that Rihanna was freaking horny when she wrote that song and I can't sing it, okay?
I wanna perform that just like Tom Holland did for Zendaya for my significant other one day.
Let's be honest. Tom Holland and his performance of It's Raining was exactly what male peacocks do to attract a mate.
It's called Umbrella.
Fuck. I tried to make a good
Look it
TikTok.
up.
I tried to make the good TikTok.
And I ruined
And
it.
you ruined it. If only I knew.
Yeah.
Let's try again. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's try it again.
No, I'm just kidding. The listeners don't want to listen to that.
Shout out the listeners.
Shout out the
Love
listeners. The 3 of you that keep downloading.
It's amazing.
We
Thank
get more
you.
views than we get listens.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Not this last episode though. I jinxed it by saying we get over 10.
We did
I
not.
said we got double digits with every episode except for like 1, and this one's at like 2. So
God dang it!
I know, but it's only day 2,
Yeah.
day 3 of it being out. So
Yeah.
it's fine. It's cool.
It is A-okay, and I'm A-okay with that.
Exactly. But it's about that time. Start wrapping up. If
What?
there's even a video for us. Sorry for all the technical issues. But
Yeah,
anyway, sorry.
There's a lot of technical issues, but that sometimes makes the best podcast, so I don't know. Have fun editing.
I won't.
And you're editing this right now, I want you to look at my eyes, and I want you to pull out your camera, and I want you to take a video of yourself reacting to this podcast. So you break the fourth wall, and you just tell me no. Thank you.
Anyways,
Closing statements?
we don't do closing statements. We do getting deep.
Okay, getting deep.
Closing statements is season 4.
Okay. Sorry.
Catch up, okay? This is 2025, not 2030. 23.
One year out the other year. Well, getting deep, okay? Let's be honest, y'all. Y'all didn't know what January 6th was until last year, okay? And it's pushed out 14 days? Come on. Sorry, I didn't want to get political. Sorry. Well, today's the day. This is the best podcast we can put out for y'all. We've tried very hard. And if it doesn't come together, I want a refund.
Yeah, if it doesn't come together, we just wasted like 2 hours of our life.
Yeah, I want a refund on. But honestly, it was really fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
It was very fun. But for all of you who are have broken bones recently, just know it gets better. Just kidding. Nah, snowboarding is no joke. Be safe out there. That is all.
My closing statement. I was seeing if he's gonna say anything because I said closing statement instead of getting deep, but he didn't say anything. So, anyways, I don't. I'm just annoyed with all the technical issues. Might have to have new mics by the time we're next episode. We'll see. But if you guys made it all the way to the end, just know we love you. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let us know your favorite finger to use when making the heart.
What?
The favorite finger. The favorite finger you use when you're making a heart, like Corey just did.
Did you know that the heart isn't actually the heart up at the top? It's the whole hand. And
No.
to make it look like the actual, like, heart.
I had no idea.
It's the two arteries up at the top.
Yeah. The more you know. Anyways.
Let us know your favorite organ and what you're willing to trade for my
Yeah.
amazing ankles.
We love you guys very much. We'll see you next week and peace out.
Be safe out there, snowboarders.
Fuck you, skiers.